To achieve, you must believe where there's a will, there is a way. All you have to do is believe in yourself. What you strive for today will be irrelevant tomorrow. Just believe your dreams will come to pass. It is, that link is showing right now on Facebook.
Okay, so use that one. Okay.
Yes. Trying to see if I can do the link. Okay. All right, Joe. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our book launch party today. We're here today to celebrate our success of our book, The Overcomer. Everyone, my name is Marie Beckley, and most people know me for Marie Mahoney. Welcome, and here we go. We're expecting people here today, ask us questions about the book, and get to know us more. So without further ado, I'll introduce myself again. Marie Beckley, Gambian, born in Banjul, Serekunda, and here right now in Atlanta. I'm a mother of two, and I'm just so pleased today to share how we all came to write this book today. So our first guest, I'm going to bring the lady that put us all together, the one and only Winner Crumbly, to explain and introduce herself to everyone. Winner, you're on.
Hey, Marie, thank you so much.
Yay!
Hey, guys, how's everybody doing? Boy, I tell you, this has been a wonderful journey, guys. It's been a wonderful journey. And I'm so grateful that we are at this point of actually officially launching our book.
Yes, yes. And thank you for really reaching out to all of us today. So everyone, you're going to get to know all of us. This is the lady that brought us all together. She is a co-worker before. She became a friend, a sister, and always pushing me for moving forward. So Winner, thank you for making me part of this.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
And the next person we have is Mariah Jerido. Miss Mariah, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mariah Jerido, and I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm trying to get this right. There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
And Mariah is also a friend, a sister. It's just amazing that all of us in this team turn out. We have so much in common, but we didn't know till we came together. I met Mariah here in Atlanta. She's a wonderful woman. She is an inspiration to me. I keep telling her she's my hero, and you're going to know why I say that. We're going to learn to know her later. Thank you, Mariah, for being here with us today.
Yes. Thank you.
And the next person we have is Angela. Angela, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Angela Clemens. I am here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hey, girl, North Carolina.
Yes, North Carolina in the house. So I'm a mom of 3, a grandmother of 4.
What? You don't even look like it.
Thank you. And so I'm so excited to be a part of this project. Thank you so much for putting this together. Wayner, thank you so much for your leadership in this project and just bringing things out of us that we didn't even realize that we had. So
true. Thank you, Angela, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Next, we have Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice, are you there? Introduce yourself. Uh-oh, Miss Bernice? Okay, she's coming up.
Hi.
Hey, Bernice.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm Bernice Smith. I live in Washington, D.C. I am the mother of 9 and grandmother of 10.
Wow. Miss Bernice, wow. You don't look that age.
That's God's glory.
DC representing. I used to work in DC. Win and I all were in DC as well. So thank you for joining us today. Bernice is also part of the authors that also wrote her own part in the book, The Overcomer. She'll be telling us more about herself and why she wrote that chapter in the book. I'm not sure. We have one more person, Joanne. I'm not sure. She was having technical issues joining in. I'm not sure if she's in. Joanne, are you on?
Are you looking at me?
No? Okay. It looks like Joanne is having some little technical issues, but once she joins us, we're going to get to her and ask questions about her. I had sent out emails and messages asking people to send us questions just so they can learn more about us, why we wrote the book, what inspired us. And one of the first questions I had was, what inspired you to write this book? My answer is very simple. Wayne pushed me to write this book because I didn't think I was a writer at all. When she reached out, I was just like, okay. She's always reaching out about something. And I'm like, how does she even think that I will be able to write anything? But she always challenges you. When you go like, oh, no, I'm not a writer. She's like, no, you can do this, let's give it a try. So I was inspired to write part of this book, my own chapter, by Wayne that reached out to all of us to write something about ourselves, things that will help. So my inspiration came from her. And funnily, when I started writing, I was like, maybe I am a writer. So I am blessed that I was given the opportunity and been inspired by someone that believed in me. And when I wrote this, I am hoping, even if it's one person that gets the positive behind this and changes their life, just like the way Wina reached out to me. And it did change my life writing the chapter. So that's what inspired me to write. I was inspired by a sister and hoping that my story inspires somebody else. And Wina, we'll go to you. What inspired you to get this book together?
So initially, I was writing the book for myself, and my demands on the job, I just couldn't seem to really pull it together as quickly as I wanted to. And then I decided, because I have a coaching program, Hers by Wayner. I decided that what better way of really helping women, which is what I do, than reaching out and having them do the same. So yeah, there were some folks that needed a little bit more coaxing to move along. But you know what? The power of putting your story in print, it's amazing. And the process that you go through and what you overcome, it's really amazing. So really, yes. So it started off as my story, but I couldn't have asked for a better outcome with these wonderful women who also partnered with me and decided to share their story and took a chapter of their life to share with somebody else, hopefully just uplift and inspire and let folks know that no matter what you're going through, you still can overcome. You're going to be all right.
True. That's very true. Mariah, the same question. What inspired you to write your chapter in this book?
Well, I'm a mother of 5 and I have 9 grandchildren. And what inspired me to write the book, because on my journey as I was living and growing and, being a mother and a grandmother, I just couldn't imagine some of the things other women and other people are going through in their life. And I felt like I needed to share some of the things that I've been through in life to help others to know that no matter what and who or why, you can get through anything that you go through bad. So, and I always like people to know bad things don't last forever.
Amen.
So,
True.
yeah, and I just wanted people to see how strong I am and how I kept going and how I never gave up through all that stuff I've been through. It's so bad.
You are an inspiration. And by the way, everyone, here Mariah has magazines. She
Yeah,
has her own TV network coming up. She's
Yes.
it's all.
inspiring younger kids through modeling, building up their inner strength, their confidence. And
Yeah,
she has been one of the people that have helped my girls with the modeling. So I just want to say thank you for that, Mariah.
you're welcome.
Thank you for being an inspiration, not just, to
And the
your own group,
network
but
is
you reach out to everyone. So thank you.
Yeah. And I think, that was another reason why God dropped the bomb and gave me the network. And the network is up and running because I always needed a platform to put things on to share all the stuff everybody going through or what they doing. And,
Hmm.
just don't keep it in a box. The
Yes.
world need to hear what we
Yes,
going through because people need advice and to be inspired. So the
true.
network is up though, Marie. It's already been
Oh,
up.
yes, it's
Yeah, we're
life.
coming up on
God
1
is
year.
good. Oh,
Yeah, we're coming up
wow.
on 1 year. So
Well done. Well done. Well done.
thank you.
Angela, your turn. What inspired you to write a chapter in this book?
Well, it's almost like you, just being a part of the network with Wayner and just, being in a positive place and hearing these positive things. And she asked me what I want to write in the book. And I'd never, ever thought about writing anything
Mm-hmm.
before. And so I work a lot. I have different businesses and that kind of thing. And I
Yep.
had said at first, I don't think I have time to do it, you know. And so she said, you can. She encouraged me that I could do it. And
Yes,
so I
that's
had a
Wiener.
little writer's block at first, but I realized there is a story. There is something that everyone has that can help someone else to grow and to
Yes.
inspire. The Bible tells us that we've overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of our testimony. And so there are
Yes.
some people that need to hear my testimony, as small of as a clip that it is.
Same.
It can help someone to know that
Big time.
you were here, but you
You
can
can move
still
there.
go here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that's it.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Miss Bernice, what inspired you to write your chapter in the book?
Well, actually, before Weiner asked me to write the book, I had a lady in my life. Her name was Patricia Tate Graham, and she always told me, she said, "You have a book in you. You need to write it." So when Weiner invited me, it was my chance to tell my story.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely a door that God opened for me because me and Weiner have actually never met in person. We met online, so her
Wow.
invitation was definitely a blessing.
It is. It is. It's amazing how God put things and people in our lives for a reason,
Yeah.
because we all did not know that each other. We didn't know each other. We didn't know what we were going through, what we were overcoming. But somehow Rena was able to pick us out from the crowd and get us, and we all seem to have had the same stories, how we've overcome. And it's not always we're not always brave enough to share our personal experiences with the outside world, because that's almost like leaving yourself vulnerable to the outsiders.
Yes.
But when you think about it, that when you're going out there and saying your part, you're actually saving lives, because there are other people who are going through the same thing who don't even think that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So having us writing our story and getting them to see that, oh, this can be, somebody else did it and they've made it through, and look at them here today, I can do this too. I think it's really helpful that, we were able to share parts of our personal lives with the people out there. made ourselves vulnerable and letting our stories out there. Well, thank you, everyone.
Yes.
I have another question here that says, what surprised you the most when you were writing your chapter? So for me, I think it turned out to be therapeutics. It's like, I didn't realize it would be, but I went through a couple of emotions when I was writing it. And I realized by writing it, it helped me deal with some of the stuff I had just locked up somewhere and eaten me up. And sometimes you don't realize how you have overcome till you write it down. Because sometimes I see myself as very weak. You know, people see you out there smiling. They think, oh, she's living like a butterfly. Everything is great for them. But we have our own issues we're dealing with. And when I started writing, I was like, wow, this is actually therapeutic for me because I'm actually saying it. I'm letting it out. So for me, that was what surprised me, even though I didn't think I was a writer, but also writing it was helping me. So I go to you, Wina, next. What surprised you when you were writing the chapter?
So I will tell you that I echo everything you just said about it being therapeutic and cathartic and taking you through those places that you didn't really want to go. But I think more than anything, it solidified for me the power of sharing your story.
Yes.
And I didn't realize how being transparent to the point of, not worrying about what people will think of you, but just being transparent and then realizing you're helping somebody else with your transparency. Boy, the power of that. Power of that. So yeah, I think that more than anything was really enlightening for me because it is a powerful thing to be able to become so transparent and trust God that He is actually leading you through that process.
Yes, it is. It really is. Thank you, Wina. Mariah, same for you.
Well, for me, it's always healing. I get a good feeling I'm healing from every time that I write. And also, I didn't care about what people say or how they feel about
because this is your second book, so you've made it through the first hurdle.
Yeah, this is the second one, and the reason why I was so glad you put me in on this one because I am working on two more. One is almost ready, but I just kept having difficulties, and every time you write a book, there's always some kind of something just get in the way. But but this one, it just went right through. Like God just opened the door here, go this way then. And I just wanted to share everything, and it just helps me heal. It's always healing. And, I didn't care about what other people say in the family or friends. I just want people to know, so it was always healing for me.
That's good. That's good. Angela?
I was just surprised that I had something to say. I was just like, you go through life. I mean, there's this long time span. It's starting 30 years ago. You know what I mean? And I shared just a tiny little snippet, and I realized that I do have something to say. Like I actually need to write a full book.
I'm feeling like that too now. Yeah. I'm like, I need a book now.
It's going to help somebody, but there are some things that I realized that I would have to go back and like really, really tackle and really, really kind of fight within myself to decide like, am I really going to reveal this? And so it just got me thinking that there's more. There's more, and so
you're author now.
We'll see.
Oh yes. But Bernice, how about you? Oh, Miss Bernice, are you hearing? Are you hearing us? Well, what surprised you when you were writing this chapter?
I don't think she can hear you right now.
Oh, okay. Technical issues. We expect that anyway. All right. I'll move on to the next question. What does the title of this book means to you? I'm going with Wina to answer this question first.
Well, for me, the title came from, just having gone through some things prior to starting the book and realizing that I had lost my identity and not really Oh, I just got choked up there for a minute. Hold on a minute.
Don't get us started. I got makeup on today, so please.
Not really understanding how grateful that I should have been for all of the things that I've been through in my life,
Yeah.
and how I have overcome them because God is very real in my life. So that title came from the fact that I was able to overcome some things. And again, I wrote a chapter just like you guys of things that happened in my life, but and I didn't even write about what was going on at the time.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is, it's just the fact that we can come through it, right? So that's where the title came from. That I know that I can overcome by my testimony. I know that.
True.
So
True.
that's where it came from.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
good.
y'all.
It's okay. I was like, I'm not going to shed tears today. I'm trying very hard because the stories in the book I've read. I think I've done I'm on 18th chapter, so I know I'm getting there. And every story that I read, I'm just like, wow. Sometimes you think your life is crazy, and
Yeah.
then you read somebody else's story, you're like, oh my God, okay, it's not as bad as I thought.
Right.
So, yes. And for me, the title, just as you said, is really about overcoming. What got me excited was the cover. Seeing the cover showing like no matter what cloudiness, darkness we're going through our lives, eventually there's that rainbow at the end of the tunnel. That got me so excited because at sometimes, as much I believe in God, as much as I know I'm covered, sometimes life challenges can really pull you down to that darkness that you start questioning your faith. Even though, I'm strong in faith, but some incidents really get you pull down. And if you don't have faith, if you don't have a good network that help you through it, someone to believe in, someone to be there for a shoulder to cry on, it can be really hard. So for me, that cover of the book Overcomer with the Rainbow says it all for me. So thank you, Wina. Angela, how about you? What does the cover and the title of the book mean to you?
So yes, I mean it's just like what you ladies said. We know that God has promised us some things, and when we're in it, when we're inside of the trials, you still looking like you said. Your faith sometimes it wanes a little bit. But again, I'm a woman of faith, so I'm always going to the Bible. Okay, and so
Yes.
the Lord said that He'll be our strength. That we've already overcome. That
True.
battle, it doesn't belong to us, but even though we're going through that battle, God is still fighting it for us. So
Yes.
we've already overcome. And so I love the title of this book because it's our identity. It's who we are. We have to already know that we're an overcomer, regardless of what we're going through. We know that in the end, we've already won. So
True.
That's
true.
amazing. Thank you.
That's
Wayne.
great.
Amazing.
It is. It is. How about you, Mariah? That's another strong woman with lots of overcoming stories. But what part of this book was really what the title and the book cover means to you, Mariah?
Well, overcomer, because I knew I'd been through a lot and I've overcome a whole lot of stuff,
Yes.
but more than I don't really give myself credit like I should. So, and I know God was fighting all my battles. And then, when you gave me that call and y'all gave me this opportunity, and I was like, yeah, why not? Because I have overcome a whole lot. So my title, I just feel like my title was my story, and I just kept it, simple because it's always my story after story after story. It's always something to help inspire everyone. So that was a perfect title, for the
Yes.
cover and for me because I love sharing my story. I just don't have a title on all of them. I just share my story about things that I go through to inspire others.
That's
So
true.
others will know you can't get through everything, mostly
Yes.
everything. Yeah, I'm a
True.
living testimony. So I know.
True. You are.
Mhm.
Miss Bernice, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We were just talking about what the title and the book cover means to us.
Well, first the rainbow, for me it symbolizes God's promise, but far as overcomer, it definitely struck me because I think about my life and all the things I've been through, and just like the last 6 years alone has been a struggle for me. So um it definitely helped me to see that when I overcome, my children are overcoming, my grandchildren are overcoming, it's breaking generational curses.
Oh
So
yes.
it's definitely powerful for me because um I didn't give myself credit. I didn't, for all the things I've been through and all the
Yes.
all the things I've accomplished, and I know it was only because of God, but it's definitely powerful. It tells me about me and the woman I've become because of everything I've been through, because of all my storms. So that's what it represents to me.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's true. We normally don't give ourselves credits for the things we
That's right.
have. Yeah, especially us women, we seem to take care of everybody, everything, but never ourselves.
Yeah.
And we've done a whole lot that we need to be proud of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put us on a quick break and put some music on so we can all go get our drinks. And then we'll come back, we'll do the games and see if there's any more questions been asked out there for us to respond to. Okay, ladies?
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
All
All
right.
right.
So I'm going to play this. Oops.
Maybe my ice. See, she got the picture. See.
Is the music playing?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Uh, all right. Hold on. Let me see. We might need Joe here. Oops. I'm sorry, ladies.
No, you're
It's
fine.
fine. No problem.
Okay. Joe, can you help us? We're trying to play music.
Well, I'm gonna mute my mic right quick.
Okay. I think I've got something coming up. Okay. Should be playing.
Are you ready for a total body workout, Peloton fam? Just this 30-minute bike boot camp? I got this.
Get at home motivation anytime you want it.
Click off that bike and meet me on the mat for lunges.
Tap into your motivation at onepeloton.com.
All right. Is the song playing now? Are you ladies hearing the song?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me go refill my drink. All right, ladies, waiting us to come back on. All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, Joe, put us back on live. Okay, everyone, we're coming back. Thank you. That was a nice quick break for us to get our drinks and our snacks. Again, my name is Mary Beckley. We're here today celebrating our Overcomer book. Please get your copy. Some amazing stories in here to help almost everyone. If it's not your story, it's going to be a story of somebody you know. And it's very inspirational. The person that put us together is here today, Winner Crumley. It was a great thing having us to share our stories. Please go get a copy, read it. It is very helpful. It might help you to help somebody you know, because sometimes not everybody that you see out there smiling have everything going. And sometimes all it needs is for someone to understand. You cannot answer the questions, you cannot fix the issues, but just you being there makes a big difference. So we're here today celebrating our book, and we've had a couple of questions answered. We're going to have also open floor for anyone to ask questions, and the most person, there's going to be prizes, those who participate. Very, very nice prizes. We got some gift cards.
Oh, sure.
We got some products too. So feel free to ask us questions. It could be either about the book or about ourselves, or even the process of writing the book. Now, that one I will throw it all to Wina because she did all the hard work. We just come and shine. Okay. So moving forward, there's a couple of more questions actually. One of the first question was, how long did it take you to write it? Now, I'm going to answer my part. I'm not an author, so this is my first time. It took me quite a while because I had to try to bring my life, kind of streamline it and just write a chapter because I'm telling you, we have stories to tell. So I had to really try to decide how much I was going to put on this chapter and try to put it all to streamline. So for me, it took me about 2 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I wonder how long it took other people. I wonder how long did it take you to write your chapter?
So to actually write it was like about a day, but it took me a few weeks to formulate what I was going to share in my head.
Okay. So that's normal then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So to actually write it was about a day.
Okay.
But I was formulating in my mind and my head what I was going to do. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what took me a while too, because trying to streamline instead of just putting the whole thing like, okay, this part will then, link down to this part. Yeah. How about you, Mariah? How long did it take you?
Let me see. It probably just took me a day or something because, pretty much everything is in my head. I just had to organize it to say, put it in what I'm going to say first, last, and then the middle.
I think that's the part that got us all a bit longer.
I just keep they all in my head, so even if I start typing it, I could just keep a flow because it's ready to come out anyway. So probably a day. It was just the fact of getting it to y'all. I was just so busy.
I know, it's hard to put it all together. How about you, Angela?
It took the whole time. The whole 2 months. 3 months. No, it didn't take that long to write, but like Mariah said, when you're busy, like working and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that was the hard part.
Yeah, it took me a while to think about, like you say, what you're going to write, because I was thinking, okay, I didn't know how much that I could write, first of all. And so I'm like, okay, I got all of this stuff in my head. I got to cram it together. And what am I going to share? So I said it took me the whole time to write it out, maybe a couple of days. But it took a minute to really think it out and to process it.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Miss Bernice? How long did it take you?
It probably took me about 2 weeks. I had never written anything but poetry, so I prayed and just started typing.
I think for me, it was also very hard I couldn't get like a whole time to myself to write it. So I start writing, then I get distracted about either work, family stuff. And then I come back like, okay, where did I stop? Do I want to say this? And then you take a break. Then the next day you're like, okay, what did I say again? Okay, no, I don't want to talk about this yet. So that whole process took me a while. But another thing we've never written a book. So how long, like what, I mean, don't give us the whole thing, but like the steps it takes. It looks very demanding. I mean, you took a big challenge.
It is, and it's like a puzzle. When I first wrote my first one, I didn't have no idea how. And
Wow.
right, and I just started writing the story, and as I went along, that's how I came up with the chapter. And I was like, oh no, I can't mix that with that. So I made that a chapter, and then I moved that to the back. So it's kind of like a puzzle. You just put it
Yes.
all out there, and then you go back.
Yeah.
This is the way I do it. I just type it all up, then I go through it, and then I separate it, and then I already have these chapters I put to it, and then that's it. But you know what's the struggle with some people that wants to write book and that have authors inside of them that they're scared to reveal secrets or
Yes.
things that happen,
Yes.
stuff like that. If you can get past that, then you can do it, because you got to just stop caring about what people gonna say. People gonna talk about people every day, all day, and that's gonna happen the rest of the world. Like,
Yes.
once you get past that, just write your book. That's your story. That's what happened in your life. It's nothing to be embarrassed for. I have heard and seen worse, and they wrote it and it's out there. But you'll be amazed that there are people going through the same thing that you are, that need to be inspired to give that little push to know that it's gonna be all right, or go ahead and write a book. Just write it. Let's we got to get the word out of things, what we're going through, and how it can change lives. If I can change another little girl life about speak up if she's being molested or raped, and she needs to tell the teacher or tell somebody, that's what I want to do. That's why I write my book, because being molested all that time when I was a little girl, I just really feel like other little girls probably going through the same thing. People need to get this stuff out. Let it be seen. Let it be in the books and read it. I'm sorry, y'all, but go ahead.
It's okay. It's true. It's true. How about Wina? How about
I was scared at first.
It is.
Like, oh gosh, I can't do this.
And society makes it hard sometimes for us to come and say the truth and the reality. It's like we all live in this fake life where everybody has to pretend like everything is right. And then even when you have something wrong, you don't want to share. People, and sadly, people normally would judge you. But if you can bypass, like, I don't care what they think about me, then you can get past that. We know, how about how did you get to meet with or come up with like the whole process, getting editors, publishing, the whole charade thing? Like, do you have to plan like a couple of months ahead? What's involved in it? Give us a bit of an idea.
You have to have, unless you're going to do everything yourself. If you have the time to do that, that's great. But reaching out to people, networking really, and reaching out to people that can help you with the different phases of it, so that when you get ready for the publishing and all of that and the formatting, if you cannot do it yourself, then make sure that you're aligning yourself with people that can. I believe that, focus on the main thing. So the main thing is the writing.
Yes.
And then outsource whatever else that you need to do. But again, if you can do all of it yourself, absolutely do it yourself. You can do it yourself.
I paid a lot of money to do my first book, but I'll never do that again. And so the next two come in. I'm pretty much doing it myself. I have my own account, on the Amazon account and the other accounts where you upload a book and all that. So I'm really doing it myself. And then all I'm doing is getting somebody to read over and edit it. But other than that, you can do it yourself for really less than probably $200-300. You'd be surprised. Probably less than that.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, because after writing this chapter and seeing like the things that I can share, I do feel like there's there's a whole story in me that I feel can help somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
which brings me to the next question. Are we planning to write another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
In fact,
Miss
this
Bernice
week,
opened her eyes like,
Let's do
yes,
it.
we
Let's
are.
do it. Let's get
In the
deeper.
next week, we are going to start talking more about the next one. And
Yes.
the title is something I'm going to throw out to you guys.
Woo.
But it has everything to do with womanhood, and not just womanhood. It's women who have nurtured other people. So you could be a mother, a birth mother, a stepmother, a foster mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a teacher. You
Wow.
can be any of those people who has actually nurtured and raised somebody else, and the process and the phases that you go through as a woman in doing that, because we literally reinvent ourselves all the time,
All time. Yep.
right? So
Yep.
and just the process that we go through with that. So that's kind of what the next book is about, and I'll be talking a
Okay.
little bit more about that, and I'll be sharing it with you guys because we're going to decide on our title.
Yes, that
Great.
is nice. I'm looking forward to it. I think we should try to look for a movie too, because I think some of our stories, some of our
You never
stories,
know.
some of our stories will get Tyler Perry writing a whole
Yeah.
book
So,
too.
and be on
Oh,
the set of somebody's TV show, all of us talking about this.
That's
yes,
it.
This needs to be out.
That's
it
it.
needs to be. It needs to
Out.
be.
Yes.
That's it.
So, okay, so before we go to the prizes, I have some couple of games that I'm going to go through each author to ask, and they're very simple and fun questions. So I'll start with Winner first. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Movie or book?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I like both. I like if I have a really good like fiction book, because I'm a sci-fi geek. I love that.
Same
I
here.
also like autobiographies too. But I love
Oh,
a great movie or a mini series. I binge mini series. Right now we're watching
oh,
one on Epic called the what is it? The Godfather of Harlem with Forrest Whitaker.
oh.
It's excellent.
Wow, look at something we didn't know about you, huh? Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I am actually more of a night owl.
Party animal. Okay, okay. Now we're getting to know you more. Shower or bath?
Shower for the most part now, but I love to relax in a bath. So on a
Okay.
daily, it's a shower, but sometimes I'm going to relax in the bath, especially on the weekend when I have my self care.
I know when you have all the time, right?
Miss Rena cheating. I'm listening. She's throwing me what it really is. Trying to confuse us. Okay.
Okay. Are you a city or a country girl?
Country.
Okay. Social media or a book?
Book.
Paperback or ebook?
Paperback.
Old time, old fashioned. I like that.
I love the
I
pen and
like that.
paper all day.
Yes, yes. All right, Mariah, you're next.
Oh, Lord.
Tea or coffee? You look like a coffee person. Come on now.
I'm going to be like Rena. I drink tea, but I love coffee. But if I drink coffee, I love it cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see those frappe people think?
Yeah,
I
that's what
I don't
I
know the
drink.
difference.
I drink
Okay.
frappe, but I'm really a tea person now. I'm a tea
Okay,
person.
that's
Yeah.
good. So then you'll be hot or cold? Both, I'm guessing. You'll like.
Yeah, it's really both. I can't answer. Yeah, it's
Okay.
both.
Movie or book?
Movie. Yeah. Now, unless I'm writing a book, I do that. But I'd rather watch movie than to read a book because I
This is
can't.
why I'm saying our stories need to go into movies.
Yeah,
Ladies, we need to
I'm
shoot for that.
movie. I'm a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Morning person or night owl?
Well, I'm morning now, and I'm out there night. Man, that weekend, my birthday weekend, man, I'm telling you, I'm still feeling it now. And back in the day when I wrote my book and everything, and it was so much nightlife stuff I was dealing with and doing. But I'm more morning now. I'm morning. I just like
Okay.
to get up and get it over with, and it's time to go to bed. Go to bed.
City or country girl?
I'm both.
Okay. Ebook or paperback?
Ebook.
Okay, fine.
Well, far as reading, the paperback. That's because I want to, stack up and save and have them. But if I really want to read it and get through it, it has to be the
ebook.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Angela, your turn. Tea or coffee?
It's gotta be coffee, boo.
Oh, that's my girl. Cold.
I like it hot.
Yes. Movie or book?
Give me a movie. Yes.
Morning person or night owl?
Both. I have to get up in the morning, but I usually end up staying up until the wee hours. So I've got some changing, some changes that I need to make. So I'm working on that. Working
City or country girl?
I'm a country girl. I like to go barefoot.
Yes. You're ready for Africa.
Okay. Right on.
Social media or book?
Too much social media.
Yeah, I have an addiction on that part. Paperback or ebook?
I would rather have it in my hands.
Same here. All right. Miss Bernice, your turn. Tea or coffee?
Both.
We have cheaters over here. Hot or cold?
Both.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Movie or book?
Movie.
Okay. Morning person or night owl?
I'm a morning person. I'm always up early, unfortunately. Even when I don't have anything to do, I'm up early.
Oh, you won't get me off the bed for no reason.
Yeah, I'm like
Yes. City or country girl?
I'm more city, but I enjoy the country. I enjoy the quiet, the peace, the beauty of it.
Yes. Same here. Paperback or ebook?
Ebook.
Oh, fine. The new generational thing. Okay. Yeah, we like our book in our hands.
I like it in my hands.
Just like that, and read it and walk around with it.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're almost getting to the end. You see, I just want to thank everyone today for joining us. I want to thank those who participated. We have prizes. We're going to check our social medias when we're done to see how many people were there and that asked questions. I want to thank the people that helped us to be bestseller by getting the ebook promo when it started. And we all have our links. Joe, are you able to display our links for us for the books? Please get your copy. It's also available on Amazon, but we all have a launch specials going on. So I would say get the specials right now whilst it's still on all of us, our pages. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to display it here.
Thank you.
What she said? What you said, Miss Bernice?
I was just thanking my family because I see them popping up and my children.
Oh, yes, you see, they're showing up. Thank you for listening. It's going to be on YouTube as well. So people who have missed out today, you can catch up with us. You can catch us up also on our social media. If we're not able to post here today what the links are for getting our books, we're all going to go to our links right now and on our Facebook pages and put the links. Reach out to us. As I said, they're also available on Amazon, but we all have specials going on right now. Miss Wiener, you have something to say?
Yes, just one last thing. I just want to give a huge shout out to our graphic designer who is also an author, Tyranny Bledsoe. She did an amazing
Thank you.
I am so grateful. In addition to the other 24 authors.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
That did this thing. So thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. And I just wanted to say that Wiener is all about helping other sisters rise up to their potential.
Exactly.
So if you think you have, I know, if you think you have some gift, but you don't know how to bring it out, it doesn't have to be about books or anything. Just reach out to her because she has networks of where she can direct you, where she can help you. She's also counseling. I'm just saying that, Wiener, thank you. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you for having us for this. And for my last song I'm going to play is called Rise, which means, I rise, you rise. That's how Wiener works because she's not all about herself. Whatever she's doing, she's trying to get us all up there as well. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you.
And anybody else want to thank their family, please, you can say something whilst I get the song out. Mariah, go ahead. Tell us about your page and your book and everything.
They
I
can get
see you,
mine
Curtis.
from Payham.
Is it the MJO network?
Oh, for the network? Yeah.
Yes.
MJO network, MJO network.
And you do advertising for businesses. If you want to advertise your business in the
Yes,
magazine or in the TV.
magazines, full pages, people can advertise, their business. We also offer people who would like to be on the cover, but they have to do that and book the cover because the cover get booked out fast for the whole year. And MJO Network, www.mjonetwork.com. You can follow us on there and all the social media, Facebook and Instagram at MJO Network.
Okay. And Angela, you also have a business, right? Can you tell us more about it?
So I have a school uniform business, and then I am in direct marketing with Color Street Nail Polish. I help women start their own businesses and help them to come out of their comfort zones and to reach goals that they never thought they could achieve by sharing this amazing, beautiful nail polish product. It's incredible.
I have to order mine too.
Oh, girl, it's a game changer. I'm telling you, it's 100% dry nail polish.
Wow.
You don't have to wait for dry time. It's a third of the cost of the salon. It's just incredible. So you could just.
It's real.
Oh, wow.
So we'll talk about that. I'll share it with you, but you can just follow me on my page. Angela Clemens. I have a VIP group, Alluring Nails with Angie, and you'll find all the wonderful information there in those two spots.
All right. And we want to tell us about hers, but hers to inspire, or your web page as well.
So my company is called Hers by Wayner, and Hers stands for, it's an acronym for having every reason to smile. I do offer coaching. I help women to step out of their box and move into their purpose. I also help women to join anthologies and start that whole writing journey. And I also have direct sales companies that I work with and I'm an affiliate for. So any cash flow options that you may be interested in to boost your income, or maybe to start a whole new process, right, for income, please reach out to me. So my website is at waynercrumbly.com.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. How about you, Miss Bernice? You have any business on the side that you would like to share?
I have a small jewelry business, just starting up, pushing it through. But I have a page on Facebook. It's called Lady B Designs, where I make mostly beaded jewelry, but it's definitely there. Please check it out.
You're about to get a new client. I'm all about beads. And I have Beckley products. Is a natural personal products. I make natural products for personal use. They're toothpaste, mouthwash, deodorant, sunscreen, everything natural. I use things in the kitchen that I use to make it with. I try to use my biochemistry degree in a way that it can help people. So BeckleyProducts.com, find us there. And again, we just want to thank everyone today for joining us. Follow us on our pages, please, and get your book whilst the promotion lasts. Mine ends tonight. So please go on right now and join. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm about to play our last song. Thank you, Winner. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we hear the music?
Faintly.
Oh. Where is our DJ? How about now?
Shine bright to the world, it's bright like the sunshine. Time is here, time is now for me to shine like a north star. Like the sun sky is the limit. Stop when I touch it. Above the clouds, things in between. Living a dream.
Are you guys hearing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, everyone. It was wonderful.
It was incredible.
Listen to this.